Hello, hello. How's it going, y'all? Positron was first today. Well, you're not wearing a plain t-shirt. You must have went outside today. I did go outside today, but that's not the reason why I'm not wearing a plain t-shirt. I ran out of plain t-shirts to wear. I wore a plain t-shirt outside too. All right. Well, so just get around this table first. Yeah, let me just talk about what I'm doing today. You're gonna make Bellum mad at me. He's a mod. Bellum was here first. I mean, it's rare for Bellum not to be first, to be honest. I was watching a video of someone crashing an RCB2 bomber, reminding me of something you do. Honestly, you're probably right. That's something I would probably do. Well, we're not going to touch this bad boy today. I'm going to leave him be for now. I'm going to focus on my Belties because I have a commission due very, very soon. So I would like to get Belty up and running so I can, push through those as fast as possible. My first Belty over here, Belty number 1, is having some tubing issues, so you need to go fix that ASAP. The rest of them should be relatively fine. So as long as I can exchange out the PTFE tubing on the first Belty, the rest should be relatively okay. This table is not very sturdy. I shouldn't be sitting on this, but it's good for the camera's view. I named the stream Belty's Hospital because we're just dealing with CR-30s today. Yes. Chaos downstairs. 3D print some tubing. I actually bought some tubing. I don't know how much I bought. I bought, oop. I don't know why I stuffed it all in here. I don't know what this is. Creality, assembly, socket, and extra nozzle. This is not the correct box for this. Oh, this was the nozzle. Anyways, I bought 3 of these Capricorn tubing thingies. This one was the extra from yesterday. And I was like, okay, it's about time that I actually try to fix this thing. Interesting that they gave me an extra. This is for that Ender 3, because this one has a broken nozzle. So I'll save this for that. But I bought 3 sets of Capricorn tubing. I was going to exchange it on all Belties, but only the first one needs it right now, so I'm going to save myself the effort and only do the first one. The rest of them should be okay. I'll check on that later and make sure everything's fine. Let me just grab my extra universal cable for power testing. Oh, so this is going to be the surgery table. I'm going to bring the Belties here, and then they're going to lie down the table nice and flat like that, and then do some surgery on them. Hi, Escabite. The table is intact. That's funny. But yeah, let's put this to the side for right now. These tubing should be the same. I don't need to redo the nozzle. So ow. Okay. So it's tubing replacement time. Let's get my 3D printer boxed out. I hope they don't die in surgery. I mean, I'm live streaming this surgery, so we'll see in an hour or two. clean this whole table out because I think it's like really dusty. Okay. Let's get my original Belty, my first ever Belty. Up on the table. I actually bought this year. It hasn't even been a year yet. It's like Belty's birthday. Oh yeah. I remember I put the screen to the side because I saw that. I put the screen to the side because I saw that it was like turning off and on sometimes. I think there was like a bad contact and it was shorting itself through these pins. So that was quite interesting. Let me screw these back in first. So we need to fix Belty and then undust Belty. Get him back into operation! Oh my goodness, Belty's really heavy. Belty's so much heavier than the CR-10. Okay. Let me flip Belty around. And I also... Belty's so dusty. Dusty little printer. A lot of this is going to be used today. Hello, Project 454. Welcome to the stream. I have my little unduster here. How many more printers until you're not gonna have room to walk around anymore? I have no idea. Room to walk around is a relative concept. I mean, I'm already struggling to move around, so it is a relative concept indeed. Like this thing works. It doesn't work that well, but it is trying its best. Wipe down the table too. It's extremely dusty. It's the new one. This is the new one. Okay, so first order of business is to sanitize Belty. So I'm going to move this all the way up here. We need to give this top belt a wash because I forgot to, before I went on my COVID hiatus, I forgot to cover this belt, so it's like all dusty and stuff. So I've got to make sure this is undusted first before I do anything else. And that can be done with the power of isopropyl alcohol. I just took the whole bag of cotton balls from the bathroom. I've been using these cotton balls like way more than we should have. Alright. We can prep for the operation. I will say that the farm is impressive, especially with all the growth tent enclosures. Yeah, I got the growth tent enclosures because I was tired of cleaning it up, and I was like, I think it's going to be a good investment if I buy these and then not have to clean them ever again. And they don't get dusty, which is the amazing part. Because without these tent enclosures, and by the way, these aren't cheap. These were like $50 each. But they were such a good investment because it keeps the filament dry, it keeps them dust free, and it keeps the prints pretty good as well. I just have to make sure I vent them whenever I'm printing. Unfortunately, the Belties don't have this kind of luxury. Chris is going to create a helper drone where humans cannot reach every printer. Yes, a sterile surgical environment. Imagine Chris as a surgeon cutting people open. Well, this is going to be a test to whether I can do that or not. We're going to give Belty a little bit of a rub down first. Actually, I'm going to spray him all over. Because it seems like Belty has dust in like a bunch of places. So I have this flashlight which tells me where the dust is. There's a lot of dust there. All the cracks have been cleaned off. All the non-cracks have been dealt with later. Okay. That's a cool flashlight feature, dust detection. The patient has a surplus of iron. Nurse, please unplug the victim. The victim is unplugged. I mean, not the victim. Belty is unplugged. Alright. This poor belt. This belt has definitely gotten its use over the past year. Like, it's the most damaged because when I first got Belty, I had no idea how to use him. So I spent 3 weeks last winter. It's been like 1 year. Look how dusty this is. That's one wipe. Belty is one dirty belt. The alcohol gets it off pretty well. It does need like more than one wipe though. How to even print? It doesn't print with the dust on. The last time this printed anything was 2 weeks ago. And this is just, the black stuff is all the dust that has been collected over the past week. Like, even though, so there's a bathroom between my room and this room, and people still went through this printer room to get to the bathroom, not my room. So there were still people coming into this room, which is why it got dusty. But like, the Belties weren't covered, which is why I probably should have like wrapped it with saran wrap, just to make sure it wasn't gonna happen, but I forgot. Second wipe, looks better. Hi 3D printer Dex! Oh, thank you for the raid last night, it was very kind of you. Well, thank you, your channel is amazing. Like, I saw those printers printing out those like LED lights and stuff. I think my viewers would definitely want to check more of that. But yeah, how are you doing today? And thank you for coming back. It's nice seeing you again. Lots of fun signs. Yes, definitely entertaining stuff. So right now I'm just giving these side panels a wipe down. Oh my goodness. Oh, thank you so much for the 100 bits, 3D printer Dex. I don't know why I didn't show my stream here. That's weird. But thank you so much. It'll definitely help with this little surgery I'm doing right now. Belty's hospital fees will be costing upwards to $1 million. Alright, the belt has like mostly dried. But like, this is just from one wipe. It's such a dirty cotton ball already. Like, this is all the dust that has been collected on it. So like skin cells, hair cells, body cells, whatchamacallit cells. See, the bong doesn't work on me because I'm playing this audio through my computer. But for you guys, if you have headphones, it's really funny. Cells. Yeah. Now I'm going to go ahead and give the rest of the enclosure a wipe. I don't think there's dust on the underside of it, so just like the side enclosures, the bottom panels, side panels. Just want to make sure that the wheels are as dustless as possible. So like running it down like this, and running it up like this. Like even the wheels are like crazy dusty. Look at that. Like a lot of cotton balls are going to be used in cleaning this thing. There's wheels on this side too. Look, it's pitch black. That's just from one wipe. Good thing I don't have you on the home theater. OMG, I'm so glad I went AFK. Goodbye. Man, I wish I could justify the cost of a CR-30 for a bamboo for that matter. They look like a full project printer. This thing is amazing. The 45-degree angle printing. Like, it does have some limitations. That's why I bought this thing for, like, large-scale prints. But, like, it can just do about anything else. And, like, for most of the things that... Like, it can print overhangs like no other. Like, you just gotta start the overhang from, like, one side of it, and then Belty does the rest. Like, 90-degree overhangs, 100-degree overhangs, 120-degree overhangs, Belty can do it all. Man, I sound like a salesman. Hire a maid to dust it every few days. That's Niasee's job. I'm gonna get Niasee to dust my printers. Okay, the two side wheels are done and dusted. So there are also these side wheels. Oh my goodness, it's pitch black. I don't know how well that shows on stream, but like just one wipe across the wheel. Darkness. I don't know if that's oil or that's dust. I'm gonna chalk it down to oil because it's gonna be terrifying if that's... Or I mean, chalk it down to dust because it's gonna be terrifying if it's oil. But like, even the bottom wheels are like extremely dusty. It's like they've never been cleaned. Ew. It's caked in dust. Should not look like that. Plus you can make items 6 feet long in one continuous piece. Yes, that's the best part. I have this little thing in the back here. Now, this is not justifiable for how expensive this is, but this is the extender bracket for the 3D for Belty, and I don't usually use it because it seems to always like to shift the belt while it's printing. But it's $200, and I don't know how you can justify that price. I think it's just something you have for a flex. What's the longest thing you've printed? I printed a Nano VTOL. I don't know if I've ever showed you guys, but like during the semester, I had a project in which I printed a big airplane, and the wing was like, how long was it? It was like 3 feet long. I think that was the longest thing I've ever printed, and it took like 3 days. So that was pretty fun. Alright. Okay, I'm going to replace this cover too. Actually, I think this thing has been replaced really recently. I think I cut this. Yeah, I definitely cut this. If you're in for 900, what's 200 more? I still want a Waka sword printed. Maybe in the near future, Bellum. You can purchase it for a neat price. bunch of these somewhere. I think I'm going to replace it because this one's like a little bit warped. Okay. Let me wipe down some more of this thing. The fans are like even worse in terms of like the amount of dust they have. Hold on. Okay. I felt that coming. Alright, is there any dust on this side? Oh, definitely on the bottom. This bottom part is like, used to have a light dusting. You know what? I definitely should hire a maid to do this for me. A 3D printer cleaning maid. Or maybe I'll do that myself. Maybe that would be a really good niche job market for those who know how to clean 3D printers. Alright, this side's parked down. Printer duster. Yep. Do you work the CR-30s hard making things like swords to recoup what you paid out? Yeah, I more or less use the CR-30s for like infinite looping mode. So I'll print like 18 trophies out at a time. I just press the button and I just let it run for like 4 days straight. I think the longest it's ever been running was like 6 days straight when I printed 30 like individual trophy tops. And out of those 30, it had a success rate of 29. One of them had like basically one of them spaghettied out, but then it recovered. So, Belty is really powerful. Don't underestimate the belt. But even the most powerful printer needs a good cleaning every once in a while. A good bath. Niches are best. Nice. If you buy 3 broken Belties, would that be enough? I mean, people are saying that the Belty's not worth like $900, $1,000, $800, whatever it's worth. I think it is, personally. It has its utility, which is why I invested in 3 of them. I'm just going for like one more wipe down. Alright, I think the patient has been successfully cleaned and is ready for his surgery. His PTFE tube replacement surgery. Okay. Oh, I do have to replace this thing though. This is the little rubber shield that is on Belty. I have like a bunch of extras over here. I do have to turn this fan though. Okay, where is it? Oh my goodness! What was that? Infosec Brian. thank you for the 200 bits. The 300 bits. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much. Infinite bongs on the stream. All is well, my lord. For sure the filament makes dust endlessly. Yeah, like, also springing gets to be a problem, so you have to make sure your retraction is good. Oh my goodness. It's 500 bits. Thank you for the 500 bits, InfoSec Brian. Oh, this stream is never going to be ending. Belty the printer is having surgery in this stream, ergo Belty's hospital. So I have to cut this rubber piece the exact same way as it was, and then I'll just slap it onto the printer. Do you buy the proper fancy tubing cutter tool? I think my kit has it. Let me check. I bought this for like $50. It's not worth $50, but it's just nice to have this kit. Like, I've been using it a lot, which I think is justifiable for the $50. This thing. Snippy snip. So yes, it is here. Alright, so I just have to do a little bit of makeshift cutting to make sure this rubber piece is exactly the same as the other one. Whoop. Okay, so it's like at an angle on the sides. Don't cut your finger off. Thank you for the advice, Bellum. Just a little bit of cutting here. Alright, my finger is not cut off. I think this is a success. Alright. I think it's a little wide, but that'll work. I'm also going to replace the nozzle so that Belty gets a fresh start. But to replace the nozzle, you got to make sure you heat the hot plate up first, or else your nozzle might crack and then you'll have a broken hot end, which is no good. Let me just make sure this fits first. Actually, this nozzle looks pretty new, so I don't think it needs a replacement. This thing's not fitting. There is a little bit of cotton stuck in the fan. Alright, good night, Positron. Thanks for coming. Good luck at work tomorrow. I think I need to update my Twitch app. It's not showing the newest bit bongs. Okay, there we go. Alright, come on. Nope. There we go. Let's let it in. Okay, shield is in. Okay, here we go. Belty surgery has now commenced. I will put this on the other Belty. Oh my goodness. You should get danked. Thank you for the follow, MTCGNTN. Much appreciated. Alright. So I'm going to cut off the zip ties first, holding this together. Okay. I need more of these black zip ties. Okay. And then I don't know if I can reach the little wrench thing down there. Or if I'm going to have to remove the casing for it. How would I remove the casing? Okay, there's 2 screws there. It's not that bad. I have some quick tools here I can use. Okay, I'm going to lift this all the way up. I think if I remove this, it'll remove the whole case. I see some dust. It's like it's wearing off, kind of. These are still my favorite pliers of all time. These needle nose pliers. They're the best. Okay, so it's this, and then there is a washer. Oh, okay, it's clamped down to that bar. Be careful if I want to put it back in. Okay, shorter ones on the right, longer ones on the left. And there's side screws. Hi, Nicey. How's it going? Nicey, will you officially be my 3D printer cleaning maid? Oh my goodness, you guys should see this. Up close and personal Belty. So this is the removed case of Belty, and it's so dusty on the inside. It's incredible. So I just need to remove this piece, yank the table out, put new stuff in, and then hopefully it'll be fixed. After giving it a good dusting. inside. Okay. Let me get the wrench. Something smells here. Oh, I sure hope it's not the belt printer. Okay, it's not the inside of that. I think it's raining outside, so it might be a rain smell. Not that I don't know what rain smells like. But like, it hasn't rained in so long here in California. Come on, you. Californian learns what rain is. This is like really hard to take apart, actually. Come on, you got this. I'm thanking the Creality gods for whoever put hot glue inside this because it's holding it together. This thing is rather fragile. Well, you saw it turn on for a second. That was scary. That camera angle doesn't look nice. Let's fix it real quick. Lucky you, I live in Canada. Ooh, Canada. I've always wondered what it's like to live there. Maybe I'll go travel there one day and see what it's like. How's that camera angle, guys? Is that slightly better? Cold? It's cold. Oh, you're right. I don't deal well with cold. All right, Belms, that's a good camera angle. Ah, yes. Okay, I see what the problem is. There's a kink in the wire. There's a kink in the wire and I can't pull it out. I think the whole thing is jammed in there. This would be a good time to plug in the power and give it a whirl. I think I'm going to heat up the nozzle so it's like warm enough and then I'm going to yank it out. Because the whole thing's stuck in there. So I got to be careful since this thing will be hot. Yeah, so this thing is stuck, and then I'll show you later. But there's a kink in the wire, so like part of it's broken down, so you can't fit filament like through it nicely. Okay. Temperature. Nozzle. 200. Okay, I better not touch it while it's this hot. Alright. So is that 200 now? Okay, while that's heating up, let me reorganize my tools. I have to vacuum this room. It's like really dusty in here. 2 wrenches. I have to tend to a machine. Might be back, but I'll see you again sometime when you are on. Have a great evening. Well, thank you so much for coming through to Printer Decks. I I hope everyone here watches your stream. And if you are on, maybe I'll raid you again sometime. It was really nice meeting you. Thanks for coming again, and have a great rest of your night. I'll see you later. Sneeze. And thank you again for the 100 bits. It will go nicely to fund my 3D printer funds. Or my Belty surgery funds. Alright, is that 200? Yes. Okay, please pull out. I can smell the plastic burning. Oh my goodness. Ooh. Y'all, I don't think this is what it's supposed to look like. Oh, let me show y'all what I'm looking at. The end is completely burnt off. And the filament is just clogged up inside of it. I think we found the problem. Poor Belty. Belty's been suffering from this the entire time. Time for a new tube. Yeah, time for a new tube. Hopefully, like, it's not, like, damaged inside there. I just yanked out what was remaining of it. Oh. It's like oil and stuff. Yeah, that filament is like stuck. Okay. Well, this is gonna go in the garbage, but not before I do a fit test for the other side of it. How am I gonna get this off? Right. Let me just cut it off. Ooh, this cutter's nice. Haha. Yeah, this thing's like stuck to the brim. It's PTF. It's not good if it's actually get hot enough to burn. Teflon's no joke when it burns. Theoretically, this is more heat resistant than whatever this is, right? This Teflon tube. I sure hope it's heat resistant. Like, the one I had previously is not PTFE. I think it was actually burning. Like, there's... Wow, okay. Let me just, cool this down. Nozzle 0, 0, 0, 0. Okay. It's cooling down now. Oh, this thing's not coming off. Okay, it's not coming off the other end either. Oh, what the heck? But in the 90s, there were some news stories about Teflon pans being put on stoves with nothing in them and Teflon outgassing, and outgas was killing birds in the house. Ah, maybe that explains the smell. burning Teflon. This thing is like really hard to remove. I might just have to replace it. Let me try pliering it out. I have these like giant pliers made for this. I just might have to replace this. I don't think I can get this out. Hey! I got the PLA out, at least. So it was the, can confirm it was just the part that was stuck. That was being an issue. Point a heat gun at it. True! Very true. Do I have my heat gun? Where's my heat gun? I feel like I'm gonna burn myself if I do that. All right, I'm just gonna grab a new nozzle. This is not worth it. I'll do on the third Belty. Ooh, these ones are black. Which is the one I need. It's like a hex one. Ooh, these ones are nice. They fit. Good. Okay, let me measure this one out then. This one is a smaller out of diameter, I think. So it's this length plus whatever I cut off. I swear, this is like oil or gasoline or something like that. Ugh. So it's like cut right here. And here's the cut. It's really satisfying. Extra two I need. Okay, I watched the YouTube on this right before stream. Let's see if I can remember how to do this. Wipe this side clean first. Okay. So I have to stick this in first. See how deep it goes. Use this to make a mark on it with a pen I do not have. Permanent marker. Okay. Please wait while I go grab a permanent marker. I'll be back. So, you take the permanent marker, stick this in, you use this thing to measure where it theoretically should stick out. And you mark it. Okay. Let's see how deep it goes. That's what she said, but she's drilling it. She's a drilling engineer and she knows that. Okay, so then I just screw this in. I just screw this in, as I said. Was it counterclockwise screwing? Oh man. This a bit. 3D printers looks complicated. Hello, Midnight. Good to see you here. Okay, and you stick this in until the mark. Oh, you first remove this glob of... Oh, that doesn't look nice. There's a glob of something inside the Teflon tube. I don't know, it's like gunk or whatnot. Ew. I'm gonna take some film and I'm gonna put it through the Teflon tube just to make sure that it works. I mean, not Teflon tube, the PTFE tube. It's a little hard to put through. But it goes through, but it's a little hard to put through. So I'm wondering if that'll give me any issues in the future. We'll see. Or do I just replace it with a normal tube? I don't know if this tube is supposed to give this much friction when you put stuff through it. We'll find out. Okay. In it goes. Where's the mark? Ow. Okay. One side installed. I'm going to install the other side. I'm going to run some PLA through it. Oh, hi, Kadarsa. What's going on? Kadarsa, this is a new printer. I'm fixing my old printers. So you can chill. can count 2 Belties behind you. Yes, I've had those 2 Belties behind me. Note to self. Okay. So put this on first. And then put the blue thing on. You put this together today. No, I didn't! Kadar said, no, I didn't! This isn't a new printer. I dropped the thing. Where'd it go? Wow, he sounds guilty. What do you mean? I don't think this needs a thing. Oh, this side is also. You know what? Screw it. Okay, let's see how this prints. I'm gonna crank up the heat. And then we'll see how good this extrudes. You should have a 3D printer anatomy class in school. That would be fun. What am I screwing together again? I believed in your recovery. You haven't even lasted a day. High quality PLAs went on the drug. Okay, it's pretty smooth. Just kidding. I think the PLA is just bad. 180. Okay. Canarsi, you want to see what was inside of Belty? Look at this. I pulled this nice little thing out of Belty earlier. Like, the Teflon 2 was absolutely burnt. Ooze. Yeah, the 2 was burnt, and there's like gunk all over it. So that was why it was jammed. So now it's hot. I can probably just push it through, right? Or is there still a jam? Let's see. Motion. Move axis. Extruder. There might still be a little bit of a jam. Yeah, it is gunked up. I've been using it for a year, so. Let's see if the extruder can extrude anything out. Where did I put my flashlight? Oh, here it is. Nothing yet. There's a little bit coming out. Okay, there's a lot more coming out now. I think we may have fixed the gunking. We won't know until we do a test, though. So it's coming out now, but I don't know if it's coming out... It's not coming out fast enough. I think it's still clogged up on the inside. It's coming out like a small string. Yeah, it might be the nozzle. Okay. I'm gonna replace the nozzle and see how it fares. I need more nozzles. I think I'm running out of .4s. Yeah, this little strand of PLA is like really thin and fragile. Okay, this calls for my ratchet wrench kit. I clean the do a cold pull. I clean the nozzle with a blowtorch. I think I'm personally just gonna replace it. No, I don't want to deal with the cold pull stuff. It's not liking. It's not liking that a lot. Oh, I opened it from the wrong side. That's not good. How is it still not off yet? Okay, it's off now. Okay, let me extrude some to make sure it's not the... nozzle's the issue. Okay. I think it was the nozzle. Pushing it through has no problems at all. Oh, this can't be. This can't be. I don't want to be more 0.4 nozzles. Oh, this is a tragedy. Truly a tragedy. This nozzle should be jammed. My go-to things go over your addiction. Thank you, Condarsa. Changing nozzles always makes me think I'm gonna F my printer forever. One time when I changed my nozzle, I did it when the temperature was not 200 degrees, and it broke my hot end. And I was so sad. Because like the nozzle just snapped. And it left half of it in the printer. And so I was sad. I need to buy some good 0.4 nozzles. Because the ones I use, or the ones I used to use, were pretty good. Okay. I only have one replacement, so I'll have to go buy more. Here we go. I'm going to pull this out a little bit. Okay, I think I meant to make it cool down first. Nozzle. Okay, let me show you this to you all. So when I took out the nozzle and I pushed it through, it went through really smoothly, but at the end here, you can see it kind of like splattered out. So that would be because, if you can't see that, that would be because you can't see that either. I think that's because of the nozzle. Jammed itself in the nozzle, couldn't escape. Dream big and be somebody. Go 0.6. 0.6 is too adventurous for me, I'm afraid. I never go there. I wish there was an easier way to put these nozzles in. Then like, oh, should probably wait. Bide my time. I should also wash my hands. My hands smell like oil. Alexa, turn on my sink. I'm about to drop a refill on one of my printers and look forward to easy nozzle size switching. I wish I had the luxury. Okay, it's a cool 111 degrees now. I don't think that's necessarily cold enough for me to start manhandling this thing. Oh, I should probably put this back on. Cools it faster, I think. I was right. Haha. Maybe putting the fan back on the heater block made it cool faster. I've switched nozzles enough time to know exactly how much time it takes this thing to cool down. And that was way too long. 111, oh, only slightly over boiling water. Only slightly. I think his music mixed with like the raining noises in the background really makes the stream. I don't know if you guys can hear the raining noises or not, but I can. It's raining quite the storm outside. Nice for cooking. Come on, Belty. Belty is currently asleep and under anesthetic. Okay, it's now 51 degrees. I think I can start manhandling it now. There we go. There is a problem. Seems like I can't screw it in because there's freaking plastic on the inside of this thing. What the heck? Even then... I think there's plastic on this that I have to clear out before I can screw this thing on. Issues. Not going in. I think I have to like turn the heat back up and then scrape off the plastic. Something blocking it from being screwed in. thing is like perfectly straight and it's not going in. Oh my god. Yeah, I think there's plastic blocking this. I can't screw this in. Poor Belty. Time for a full hot and rebuild. No! Not those words. Anything but those words. I'm sure it's like this angle. You can't get any straighter than this. I think I'm gonna like set here and then turn up the heat and then see what happens. Okay. I lodged it in there. I'm gonna turn up the heat and I'm gonna try to push it in all the way when it's hot. Even worse, where it's time for an unplanned hardware replacement. This has become a horror stream. Come on, Belty. 122. This is like the part in the surgery where like the surgeon fails and you have to use CPR to revive the patient. Okay, it just fell out. That's not good. So this is a trick I like to do called I put a small screw in the ratchet so that it holds it in place and I screw it in. I think it's going in. No, it's not going in. Okay, yeah, where's the plastic? It's going in now. Ah! in now. One more twist for good luck. Okay. Now the rubber's back on. See if that's better for the filament. Oh yeah, I think so. Oh yeah. I think Belty's fixed. So, I don't know if you can see it, but it's currently extruding out filament, and it's having no trouble at all with this nozzle. It's like very thinly, but on a dark and rainy night at a print farm, a print was turned into a blob. Alright, Belty is officially fixed. Well, not officially yet. I have to do a test print. I'm going to do a test print on Belty, and then we're going to see if Belty works as expected. Oh, my back is in need of some pain relief. Fly like an eagle. Alright, I'm gonna turn this, actually, I'm gonna go ahead and try to put this back on while it's still running here. Okay. I think it's okay now. This filament looks really strong. Strong and independent filament. Cross my fingers that it'll print the same. Alright. Okay. That's zipped together. Now I just need some zip ties to put this PTFE tube attached to it again. I've got the perfect zip ties to use. yellow neon zip ties. Should work like a charm. Okay. Alright. I think Belty is now officially fixed. It's time for the test print. Let's do... I have a file here called Belty Test 2. I wonder what it is. Battery's running out on this thing. I'll give you guys the back angle. Alright. I know I'm not using white because white would be easier to like test it with. We'll see how this works out first. Here we go. can't see that. I can't see that. Oh. I don't think Belty should be making those noises. There's cotton in the other one. I'll fix that later. Ah, okay. Okay. There's a noisy fan. I'll fix later. I think it's okay so far. Let me see what it looks like on your end. I think it's okay. Oh, the beeping stopped. What's the luck on your end? I attached the flashlight to the top of this printer, so like it's moving along with it. From with this angle, the front angle. It's so far away. Be on top of the table. Oh, wait, I know. There you go. Get the full incentive view of Belty. Hi, Positron. Welcome back. Couldn't sleep yet? I'm glad to have you back. How's that for an angle? That's good? Cool. I'm going to change out the battery of the flashlight for a second here. Hi, Inspector Diameter. How big is the nozzle? 0.4 millimeters. Oh yeah, that's much brighter. Okay. How's that for brightness? Oh, I know what this print is. Oh, this is going to test it. This is the support test print. So the bottom is the support, and the line on the side is the real print. So it's printing like a semicircle, but upside down. And I remember making this print just because I wanted to see how thin of a margin I needed the support to be, so that I can print the whole thing and then snap it off afterwards. Are stocks lagging or leading indicators or just indicators? At this point, I think they're just indicators. It's doing okay. I think Belty has been cured. just clean up this table a bit. Our exercise redeems okay now. Yes, they are okay, but I have no space to do them. So I would just be warned. Love the ASMR. I'm charging batteries in the background. That's what that is. I don't know if I want to keep this going on. Probably not. I'm gonna stop it here. I'm gonna say it works. This stream has many faces. I'm gonna say that it works. I'm gonna like stop the print here. Okay, I think we successfully fixed Belty. Belty is now no longer disabled. Yippee. Alright, now the last thing to do is just put Belty back in its spot. The other two Belties will be clean tomorrow. And then we can test if the CR-10 works. Alright. Clean bill of heat. This was an extremely clean surgery. Successful work. Like, even the adhesion is good. So there's no adhesion errors. Which is awesome. Ow. Yeah, the top looks good. There's no clogging whatsoever. The bottom might need some work. It might be skipping the bottom a little. I'll try this with a bigger print and see if it works and let you know. So what I'm seeing right now, it's not sticking to the bottom properly, or it might be jamming into the bed. So the bottom looks a bit weird. Let me get my flashlight. Okay. So the bottom, you can see those lines there? They're not supposed to be there. That means it's pressing to the bed a little bit too hard on each side of it. It's a bit odd. Or maybe it's too far from the bed. Who knows? The top looks fine though. So this might be an offset thing that to correct for, and then they'll be fine. GG's. Now let's put Belty back home. And the second Belty will get its clean tomorrow. Alright, Belty, up you go! Back to your home. Come on. Did you know Belty weighs like 41 kilograms? It's quite heavy. I think second Belty needs a fan replacement. Second Belty is quite loud. Or Belty Jr. Let me just slide this one over to the right. Okay. Plug back in. Cool. I'm gonna test some trophy bases with this and see if it works. Because I'm gonna have to print a bunch of trophies. Otherwise, I think it's been a successful runaround of printer fixing today. Okay, I think that's it. Oh, hi, Petrocoral. Yes, that is the belt printer. This is Belty, the belt printer. It even says that on the side of the printer. 441 kilocrisses. Belty is too much over the holiday, needs to go on a diet. I think Belty needs a rest. He just got out of surgery. Alright, the other two Belties I'll go ahead and clean tomorrow. But I think it's getting late now. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. But thank you guys so much for watching today. It's been really fun streaming with y'all and fixing up Belty's whatever's going on with him. So I think I did a PTFE tube replacement on this Belty. Those two might need it as well, but I can hold off on them for now because they're newer than this one. I think this one is about a year old. This one's 6 months and this one's 3 months. So I will have to give it a deep clean, but this one's really nice and shiny now, so I think that's all we're going to deal with today. So thank you all so much for watching today's stream. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great rest of your night. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. I don't know if anyone's streaming right now. I should probably rate them. Rate, yes. You gotta know as a regular, whenever I say bye on stream, it's not really bye. Give me a second. Who is streaming? Alright, let's raid 3D printer decks again. Okie doke! This is goodbye. Say hi to 3D printer decks for me. He has cool 3D printer stuff. LED signs, printers, fun. Alright, now is goodbye. Bye for now.